Hey guys, what's up? Lieutenant Riggs here, and I'm going to be talking about my Chaos Control deck. And the commander is Tibor and Lumia. Now, this deck is just for fun. You're, I would almost say you're never going to win with this deck, but you know, games can go anyway. But so let's start off with the lands. We have 16 mountains and 15 islands, and then we have Reliquary Tower, Maze of Ith, Sulphur Falls, Steam Vents, Reflecting Pool, Diamond Valley, and Command Tower. Diamond Valley's fun because if you steal creatures, you can sack them. Maze of Ith is just, if you have it, you put it in every deck. It's a no-brainer card. There's really no thought to it. So we get into our one slots. We have Ancestral Vision. You know, time's up, you get to draw 3 cards. Very good. Mystic Remora. Hey, if you're playing multiplayer, and you pay 1, draw 2 cards, then pay the upkeep. It's really not that big a deal. So Mystic Remora is very good, even though the upkeep does get bigger and bigger. I would suggest running it. It works out very well. Then we have Curfew. Each player returns a creature he or she controls to its owner's hands. So a little bit of bounce for everybody on that one. Brand. Gain control of all permanents you own. So I don't have Homework Path yet. I would really like one, but haven't found any yet that anybody's willing to trade or let go of. Then we have Burning Inquiry. Each player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards. Kind of a random effect. Soul Ring. I don't have Mana Crypt in here, but I probably should. The only problem is Mana Crypt, if you play it on turn 1 or turn 2, puts a really big target on you early game, and as you can see, this deck doesn't really get started until about turn 4 or 5. It's got a lot of 3 and 2 drops and 1 drops, but the fun stuff starts happening after turn 4. So, Mana Crypt, although it would help, I mean, all of these you could cast with the Mana Crypt, I just rather run the 1. And then we finish up the 1 drops with Sensei Divining Top. Everybody knows what Sensei does. If you don't know, you can pause this video and look on the top right, and you'll see that big Sensei top. Then we're going to get into our two spots. We have each player discards a card. Just Wheel of Fate. Discard your hand, draw that many. Or draw 7. Very good. Especially when you suspend it and you kind of get all your early stuff out of the way, and say you have like 2 big drops that you haven't played yet, get to discard it and draw 7 cards. Just isn't that bad. Also, you're disrupting all your opponents. You know, they might have a hand that they really like, or they might not have a hand. This is a chaos deck. Anything goes, you know. Then we go into Smoke. There's really only 4 creatures in the deck, not counting Tibor and Lumia. But so each player can only tap more than 1 creature a turn. Really good. Slows people down. Slows down token decks. Then we go into Visions. This is more of a popularity card. You play this so people won't hit you. And Cyclonic Rift, which we all pay for 7. You're never going to play this for 2 mana. If you do, you're pretty desperate. Sun Droplet. Just one of those cards that people don't want to hit you because they know you'll gain the life right back. Krakar's Thumb. A lot of flip of the coins in here, so this helps you out with that. Howling Mine, another card that just keeps people off of you until you can get everything you need. Stark of Wrath. Just one of those cards that comes out and you can kill a creature, they get control, and we don't have any creatures, so it's really just kind of a miniature Wrath effect, I guess you could say. It's more of your opponents taking control of him and killing other opponents' creatures. So it works out well because then they'll be making each other mad instead of you making them mad. So he's really nice to kind of draw attention away from you. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Squeeze in here because when he dies, he goes into your graveyard, and you can get him back. So if you're playing Confusion of the Ranks and somebody takes him, and then he dies, comes back to you, you can do it again. And mostly, though, he's in here because you're going to be drawing a lot of cards, and you're going to need cards to discard, and he's just nice because he always comes back. Fate Spinner, another one of our creatures. Just a way to kind of confuse people, make them think about what they're doing. Rhystic Study, arguably one of the best draw spells in the game of Magic. Planar Chaos. At the beginning of your upkeep, you flip a coin. There's another little flip effect. And whenever, if you lose the flip, you have to sacrifice it. But whenever a player casts a spell, they flip a coin. If they lose the flip, they counter the spell. So, another little chaos effect. And Mirror Sheen, just a nice little way to keep copying other people's instants and sorceries. Puppet Verdict, again another one of those flip effects. You lose if you win the flip, destroy all creatures with power 2 or less. If you lose the flip, destroy all with 3 or greater. Windfall, very good because if you draw this and you have no cards in your hand, you pay 3 and you're drawing whoever had the most amount. Excuse me. Another flip of the coin. If you win, you take an extra turn. Very cool. Here's one of these that you name the number of flips. If you win all those flips, you get to draw 2 cards for each flip you won. So another little chaos card. Very fun to play. Fiery Gambit, another one of these chaos cards. Flip a coin, you choose one to stop, or whenever you lose. First flip, you deal 3 damage to target creature. Second flip, if you win, you deal 6 damage to each opponent. And third flip, if you win, you draw 9 cards and untap all your lands. Temple Bell, everybody draws a card. This is a really good one. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exchange control of target non-land permanent you control and target non-land permanent an opponent controls are equal or less converted mana costs. Just fun. You take whatever's the biggest threat on the board. Leyline, just so people don't gain life. Dissipation Field. You don't want people to hit you, so kind of a pillow fort card, but it works. Wild Ricochet. So I could use some more Ricochet effects, but the 2 seem to be fine. This one and the enchantment. Reigns of Power. Again, we don't have any creatures, so this is more like a little insurrection on target opponent. Which, if you get something really big, you can sack with Diamond Valley. Stolen Goods, another random effect. Chain Reaction, we get to our first Wrath. Clear the board. Phyrexian Metamorph, one of our creatures, but also just there to copy artifacts, basically. Font of Mythos, everybody draws 2 cards at the beginning of each upkeep. Not everybody, I mean the person's upkeep, they get to draw 2 cards. You know what I'm saying. Sunken Hope, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns a creature he or she controls to his owner's hands. And how many creatures do we run? 4, so we're almost never going to be bouncing a creature. Shared Fate, just another one of those chaos cards that works pretty well. Another one of the chaos cards. It's long to read, so I'm not going to try and read it real quick. But Psychic Battle, if you want to read it, there you go. Possibility Storm. Everybody hates this card for a good reason. It screws up their plans. Same here with this one. Mind Mole. You cast a spell, discard your hand, draw that many. It's a fun card. Ice Cave. Here's one that I didn't really know about until recently, and I'm trying it out. Don't know if I'm going to keep it in, but so far nobody's it's just been kind of a dead card. Nobody tries to counter the spells except for me. Curse of Bloodletting. If somebody's giving you a hard time, you put this on them. Hopefully the opponents will go after them with the incentive. Confusion in the Ranks, just a great chaos card. Psychic Spiral, one of the win factors in this deck, actually. Late game is what you're hoping to hit when you have 30 or something cards in your graveyard. And you can play this and mill somebody out, hopefully. Evacuation, not really a wrath, but can help you out in times of need. Temporal, just another take an extra turn card, take an extra turn card, and then we have another Windfall effect, Reforge the Soul, or Wheel of Fate effect. Then we get down to our 6 spots, and we have Wild Invocation. This is one of those cards that you can make buddies with because most people won't want to hit you if you have this out. Tide of War, not really going to help you at all, but it's going to make your opponents hopefully lose creatures. So it works out sometimes. Hive Mind is ridiculous. If you've ever been playing a multiplayer deck and somebody plays Hive Mind, you know it's about to get stupid. Grip of Chaos, one of these random effects, great chaos card. If something targets something, then the target's randomly reselective. Good grief, I can't talk. Recurring Insight, just draw a ton of cards. Eye of the Storm, another one of these cards that when they stick, it gets crazy. Dismiss into Dreams, which works very well with Tibor and Lumia, because whenever you cast the blue spell, you can give target creature flying. So when you cast a blue spell, you get to kill something. If you have, Dismiss into Dreams into play. So nice little synergy there. Thieves Auction, if somebody has something better than you, take it. Not really anything else to say about that. Then we have Warp World, which is almost all of our cards are permanents. I'd say probably 80% of them are permanents. So Warp World's just going to be normally good for us. Insurrection is our other win factor. You know, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And Eternal is just another win factor if your opponent's playing big game-ending spells. But it's fun to just keep doing it because Epic allows you to do it at every one of your turns. But yeah, that's Chaos Control, Lumia and Tibor, or Tibor and Lumia. Like this video if you like these guys, and if you see something that I'm not running, please let me know. And if you see something that I'm running that you weren't aware of, you know, go ahead and like this comment. You know, to think of it, don't remember seeing Blasphemous Act in here, and that should be in here. Well guys, I'm gonna make an insight here. Blasphemous Act should be in this deck. I don't know why it's not. Should be. Oh, I bet I know why. Let's go over. There we go. Alright, so we still have Rolling Earthquake, Little Wrath Effect, and Curse of the Swine. Another semi-wrath effect. And no Blasphemous Act. Okay, I thought I put it in. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Sorry about the confusion there. Go ahead and thumbs up this video if you like Chaos. If you don't, I'm sorry, but it's just for fun. I don't ever plan on winning with this deck. So thanks guys. I'll be posting more shortly.